Have you ever pondered how one man's life centuries ago could shape the world we live in today? Let's dive into this question by taking a look at Moses, a figure from ancient times whose influence still resonates in our modern world. Moses is not just a character from a storybook. He's a central figure in three of the world's major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. His life and teachings have shaped the beliefs, morals, and laws that millions of people live by today. Born into a time of severe persecution, Moses' life was anything but ordinary from the start. His humble beginnings saw him placed in a basket on the Nile, only to be discovered and adopted into the royal family of Egypt, the very oppressors of his people. This twist of fate set the stage for a life that would become a symbol of faith. In the face of adversity, Moses' journey began towards becoming a beacon of hope and a symbol of faith. Imagine leading thousands of people out of bondage and into freedom. That's exactly what Moses did. Picture this: a sea of people, all looking to one man for guidance and leadership. That man was Moses, and his task was monumental. He was to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, away from the tyranny of Pharaoh, and into a promised land of freedom. The Exodus, as it's known, is one of the most pivotal moments in history. It was a journey fraught with peril and uncertainty, but also filled with hope and faith. The Israelites, under Moses' leadership, endured the harsh conditions of the desert, faced down enemies, and overcame obstacles that seemed insurmountable. One such obstacle was the Red Sea. With the Egyptian army closing in, it seemed the Israelites were trapped. But Moses, with unwavering faith, stretched out his hand over the sea and witnessed a miracle. The waters parted, providing a path for the Israelites to cross and escape their pursuers. It's a story that has captivated minds for centuries, symbolizing hope and divine intervention in times of despair. But Moses' leadership didn't end at the shores of the Red Sea. On Mount Sinai, he received the Ten Commandments, a set of moral and ethical laws that would guide the Israelites in their new life of freedom. These commandments didn't just shape the Israelites, they influenced moral codes across the globe, becoming a cornerstone for many societies' understanding of right and wrong. From "thou shalt not kill" to "honor thy father and thy mother," these commandments laid out a blueprint for ethical living. They stressed the importance of respect for life, for property, for truth, and for one another. They instilled a sense of responsibility and accountability, a moral compass that pointed towards justice, compassion, and integrity. Moses was not just a liberator, but also a lawgiver, setting the moral compass for generations to follow. His journey from the banks of the Nile to the peak of Mount Sinai is a testament to the power of faith, leadership, and the human spirit. Moses' saga is one of liberation and law, a tale that continues to inspire and guide us today. So, how does a man who lived thousands of years ago still influence our lives today? Well, the influence of Moses is woven into the fabric of our society in ways more profound than we often realize. At the heart of it, his influence is felt most significantly in religious teachings and moral laws. In the Judaic tradition, Moses is considered the greatest prophet who ever lived, the man who received the Ten Commandments directly from God. Those commandments, those moral laws, are the foundation of many legal and ethical systems around the world today. In Christianity, the life and lessons of Moses are seen as a foreshadowing of the coming of Jesus, establishing Moses as an essential figure in the Christian narrative. In Islam, Moses, or Musa, is revered as a prophet and messenger, his life story recounted with reverence and respect in the Quran. But the influence of Moses extends beyond religion and into our culture. His life story, the tale of a man who stood against tyranny, who led his people out of bondage, has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film. His narrative has been a source of solace and strength for those who struggle, a beacon of hope for those who seek freedom. Moses' story has been painted on the ceilings of grand chapels, written in the pages of epic poems, and screened in Technicolor on cinema screens. His life has been interpreted and reinterpreted, each new version adding another layer to his enduring legacy. Moses' impact is also seen in the way he defied the norms of his time. He dared to challenge the Pharaoh, dared to lead a nation, dared to believe in a future that others could not see. That spirit of defiance, of believing in the possibility of change, continues to inspire people today. Moses' life and teachings continue to resonate, reminding us of the power of faith and the pursuit of justice. His legacy is a testament to the enduring power of belief, the unyielding pursuit of freedom, and the transformative power of one man's faith. What truly makes Moses great? What sets him apart is not just his impact on the world, but his character traits that even today inspire millions. Moses' unwavering faith, for instance, is a beacon of hope for many. He believed in a higher power, he believed in his mission, and he believed in his people. This faith guided him through the most daunting of challenges and enabled him to lead his people to freedom. His courage, too, was remarkable. Moses stood up against the mighty Pharaoh, undeterred by the power and authority that the latter commanded. He had the audacity to demand freedom for his people, and he never backed down. Above all, Moses was a liberator and a lawgiver. He freed his people from bondage and gave them a set of moral and ethical guidelines to live by. The Ten Commandments have influenced legal systems and moral codes around the globe. The legacy of Moses stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind and the pursuit of a just and moral world. Be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and keep being curious, beautiful, and continue learning. Check out some of my other videos and keep staying curious.